Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 5th episode of Solving the Internet. I'm your host, Matt, joined today with...
Curtis. Hello. This is our first time recording in the morning, so I'm a little bit tired. I haven't had any coffee yet. I don't know why I didn't make some coffee.
'Cause stupid.
Yeah, lesson learned. I'll definitely, probably while you're talking and making no sense, go upstairs and make coffee, come down just in time for conclusion.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah,
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
For those of you who are new here, this is a little brief description of what we do. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's a lot of dumb and interesting questions and queries on the internet. We search for them, we find them, and we answer them. Simple as that. Rolling into the first one, is it possible to poop without peeing?
Yes.
Is it? I've never done
Yeah.
it.
No, well, here's the thing. You should do it.
I've tried.
Wait, hold on. Why are we starting off with a poop joke?
Honestly, it was just the first one I saw down
We're trying
my
to
list.
we're trying to reel them in.
Yeah. Well, poop's funny to every age, right?
Yeah, you're right. I don't think you should avoid peeing. Like, you should pee, right? If you're pooping, just empty everything. Get rid of, not everything, but get rid of your pee, get rid of your dookie, because you're gonna get up, you're gonna wipe before you get up. We're not talking about standing and wiping, but you're gonna do it, and then you're gonna get up, and you're gonna be like, wish I would have peed.
Wish I would have peed.
Wish I would have peed. And then, what a waste of time this is. Now I gotta, walk over, zip down, or it'd be even worse for a female. But
Yeah.
But it is possible. It is possible to poop without peeing.
I mean, I have certainly tried, full disclosure. I've certainly tried that and have never been successful. I guess I don't have the separate, it's like a one-way valve.
So the thing is, though, are they saying peeing at all or just a little pee? Because I've dropped one while only letting out like maybe half my pee. Not on purpose, but just, maybe I'm in a hurry. Oh, let me wrap things up. I gotta go. But I've never like completely not peed while pooping. When I go to make bears, I normally am going to, drain the main vein as well.
Right.
Matt, did anyone attempt to answer this already?
I don't remember, because that was like 4 weeks ago that I found this question.
Mm-hmm.
But I can certainly try to find out.
Let's see people's opinion on this. I think that it's possible.
Ooh. I typed, can you poop wit? And the first thing that says, can you poop with a tampon in? I would say probably yes.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? If you're expelling, what you've eaten out of your vagina hole,
That would be weird.
I think maybe a tampon's the right idea. But are they saying is it physically possible? What do you got?
The first line of this, it says, I think we can all agree, first of all, that a satisfying dump really is one of the purest joys in the world.
I don't know about purist.
Yeah, definitely not pure.
Honestly, I don't wanna poop. I just wanna be on with my day.
Okay, so here it says, turns out there's a legit reason why you can't easily pee without shitting.
See, they're sliding in that
without
word.
shit betraying you, it says.
I've been betrayed.
But let me see, not the other way around. Go and try and take a shit without letting some pee slip out. That shit
Matt.
ain't possible, fam. Literally, is what that says.
Well, if you're betrayed while taking a dookie, you know who it was? It was Pootis.
Pootis. How's it going? I like that.
Thanks.
I do like that.
I came up with it just now.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the internal... Okay. The internal sphincters for both these parts of the body operate involuntarily, relaxing as when the pressure builds up in the external sphincter. That is an extremely voluntary muscle. Relax. All right.
I'm relaxing mine right now.
I'm thinking it's just not possible, and I think you're a liar.
It is physically possible. I just don't think anyone would ever want to do that except to find out if it's not possible.
According to this, so it says, in a nutshell, it's a fight between shit and piss muscles, and shit trumps piss every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Wow, sounds like a real professional.
This article was from scoopwhoop.com.
Oh, yeah. Place we've all been.
Never heard of it, honestly.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of it either. I think it's possible. I don't think you want to.
There's no reason.
This is not.
to.
Yeah, there's no advantage to this. There's no reason. Yeah.
There's no point. You're already spending the time pooping. You might as well just empty everything.
Yeah. Not everything.
Well,
but
everything that comes out of your rear orifices.
All right, enough stuff.
Okay, let me cross that one off the solve list here.
Yeah, solved, baby.
According to Scoop Whoop. My pen's not working, but that's okay. We're gonna roll with it.
Yeah, that's interesting. I use the computer when I do it.
Well, I am old school and I like to write things into a little book here. Okay, so we talked about the poopy, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Moving to the complete opposite end of your body is kind of related to this.
All right, let's go.
Is cannibalism vegan?
No.
Yeah, you think that? I think that's honestly probably pretty simple. It's just no. It's really not.
I mean, now wait.
What?
Venus flytrap eating itself.
Eating itself? That's self?
Well, I mean, not itself, but cannibalizing.
Like well, it eats bugs, not plants, so...
Yeah, but if you...
That wouldn't be cannibalism.
Listen, you're avoiding what I'm saying, and what I'm saying is if you put a Venus flytrap in a Venus flytrap and it eats it, that's vegan.
Yeah, right, correct.
But people cannibalism, no. And other animals, no.
Okay, next question.
Yeah.
I knew that one was going to be really short. I just thought it was very interesting that someone asked that.
Well, I don't understand. They obviously don't understand the concept of what veganism is.
Or cannibalism.
Well, maybe they do. One of the two.
Maybe they think
have to have
cannibalism is vegetarian, and they just don't understand.
Why would they think that?
I don't fucking know, Curtis.
We have to solve it.
That's not what we're doing this week.
All right, yeah, fuck it. All right, next.
That was last week.
Okay.
Okay, this one's on the surface not that funny. It's a little concerning.
Oh, great. This should be a good one.
My baby can't breathe.
Fuck.
Yeah. Someone put that on Yahoo. They said, my baby can't breathe. I got to ask Yahoo what the hell's going on.
So did anyone respond?
I don't think so. Not at the time that I looked at it.
So
I can see if it still exists as a post and what kind of things there are.
Yeah, look at that real quick, because if that post is still up and nobody responded to it, hopefully someone responded to that baby.
Baby dead.
Well, I'm just saying. Or maybe they're not talking about an infant. Maybe they're talking about their boyfriend. Maybe. And he has asthma. Maybe he just has asthma. My baby can't breathe.
Okay. So I think they deleted it probably when their baby got deleted.
Yeah, double delete.
Control Alt Delete, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know.
It doesn't exist anymore.
I get, like, if you... No, I don't. I don't get any of it. Call 911. That's all.
Oh, you sound like me.
Why? No, I'm just saying, like, why would you waste your time? Not even just
well, they're not wasting their time. They're wasting their baby's time.
Well, it's one and the same. Well, it's no longer that baby's time now.
Well,
what I mean is, why would you go through the trouble of going to Yahoo, making sure no one else already asked the question, posting it, waiting? You didn't even try the first step, which is using the Google machine or hiring your friends Matt and Curtis to solve it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing is, like, why? If there's something medical, just like at all, quit using the internet for that. Go to your doctor. What?
In 2007, someone on Yahoo Answers asked, "Can babies breathe and swallow at the same time?"
But
I heard that babies can breathe and swallow at the same time, and
no, they didn't.
They choke. How they don't choke. Is this true?
What do you mean? Yeah, babies can't choke. That's what it comes down to.
The medical answer is a big yes. Babies are born nasal breathers through the nose. The reason for this is quite simple, and you will realize I'm right once I mention breastfeeding. Obviously, they stop breathing when breastfeeding. They would die quite quickly. Babies like us can breathe and swallow. You have a flap called the epiglottis.
Epiglottis. I already know that word.
That can open and shut when eating to prevent. But that's not at the same time. This guy's an idiot.
Right. Yeah.
That's in alteration with each other.
It's a conflict.
Right, it's back and forth.
It is literally how choking happens. Is trying to do those two things at the same time.
Don't believe it's don't believe it's physiologically possible to breathe.
Just to breathe?
No. Well, there's more, but I'm just saying they put physiologically, not physically.
Well, no, physiologically is the right word.
Is it though?
Yeah, Google that. Bring it up.
In a way that relates to function of living organisms and their parts. That is correct.
Mm.
I don't know why I was thinking of it of, what's the word? Philosophy. I was, like, for whatever, my brain was combining the two into one.
This is
It's not philosophically possible.
This is philosophically possible.
Yeah, but they say
it's not literally or
They're saying it's not possible to breathe and swallow simultaneously without choking. However, if you think about how you breathe when you're taking a long drink, you alternate nose breathing and swallowing. But yeah, people are fucking dumb.
Yeah, you've heard the kids, right, when they get their cup. I wish I had one in front of me, and I'd do it when they're out playing, and, you know, hot summer day, they come over to get a drink of water, they gulp, 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 gulp,
yes.
gulp. You know, you've seen it. Just go try it. You know what? The people that are dumb enough to ask these kind of questions are the ones that should just go test it out on themselves first.
Yeah, screw it.
Like, oh, can I pee and poop at the same time? Yeah, well, why don't you go try?
Why don't you go try, Janice?
You know? Or
quit fucking asking me.
Or why do I pee when I jump? Well, that's a different thing. So my sister was nice enough to inform me that actually that's a thing. Apparently women after they get pregnant pee when they jump. I don't know if it's all women or if it's just sometimes.
I think it's case by case basis on that one.
So is that why there's no WNBA players that have kids?
I mean, I think they would have more kids. They could jump higher.
Oh yeah, they get propulsed.
Yeah. But speaking of pregnancy, next question: can I have sex after an abortion?
Nope. You had your one chance.
Well, now obviously, can you do it? Yes. Should you do it? No, because obviously.
What do you mean? Do they mean like I just?
I'm thinking they just strolled out the clinic. Loins are aching.
Joints are quaking. No. Knees are shaking. Knees weak. Arms are baking.
No, I think they walk straight out the clinic. You know, loins are aching, wanting to get shaken. You know.
I think that it's a little bit early to be thinking about that already. You know what though? Being pregnant doesn't limit your doing the mommy daddy dance.
Correct. But they're not pregnant because they had an abortion.
No, I'm saying like, why would they specifically wait until after they've done this to go do it?
I'm thinking it's more like a circumstantial thing. Like they got knocked up. They're just like, wow, man, I want to get going. You know, it just kind of happened that way. And then they're just like, well, let me ask Ahu if I can actually physically have sex after I just had a child ripped out of me.
There seems to be a lot of medical questions, like I said, going into the Google. Wait, this was on Yahoo?
All of the ones I read. Oh no, I'm sorry. This was Google. I'm sorry.
I don't know why so many people Google medical things.
Why not?
If you have medical questions, ask your doctor. You know what? There's people that work with us too that do the same thing. Like I'm the Google. Curtis, what do I do this? How can I make a doctor's appointment for this? You know, and it's I know I'm Papa Smurf,
your daddy,
communist man in the shop, but just go to the doctor. I think your priorities,
they're in the right place.
Are they in the right place? I think they're the wrong place.
Why?
Because you've given up on this thing that you had, you know, abort mission, and you're not ready to, you know, what if it happens again? You'll be back there next week.
Aren't they free? They're free clinics, aren't they?
That's not my point.
They don't care.
Well, I don't know if they're free or not, but what I'm saying is you're not like, you know, starting a tab or, you know, like a rewards customer.
Maybe they are. You get one free abortion for every 6.
Oh, geez. Well, I'm sure there's people that are like that.
Probably.
I think eventually your shit's just going to be broken if you keep doing that, though.
Will it, though? Well, I mean, maybe that's what they want.
Google that. Google too many abortions.
Will your shit be broken?
I think next week, Matt, I'm just going to type in too many, and then whatever comes up is what I'm going to do. We're going to find out how much is too much.
All right, if you Google, will your shit be broken after too many abortions? Man, it's not getting me anything helpful. I'm not going to lie.
Just type too many abortions.
Bro, I'm going to read you some of these. Hold on. These are just the top links that like show up whenever I Googled that. The first interesting one says, bitch, get your shit right. Google Books result.
What's accurate?
The next funny one is these hoes doing too much, page 65, Google Book result. And this one says I've had 3 abortions.
Did you say Google Book?
Google Book results, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, who wrote the book of Google?
All right. Future childbearing and pregnancy outcomes. Having several abortions is associated with a slightly increased risk of giving birth prematurely before the 37th week of pregnancy. In future pregnancies, talk to your doctor or an abortion advice service for more information if you're concerned about the possible risks of an abortion. So it can just make you have babies faster.
I know some people that would be a straight up baby factory if that was the case.
Well, it's still 37 weeks you have to commit to carrying around the leech.
Yeah, but if you get pregnant once a week, that's 37 babies in 37 weeks.
I don't think you understand how pregnancy works, and you need to sit down and talk to your wife about that. Have her explain how babies work.
Well, yeah, it's like twins, but 37 of them.
No. Yeah. How do you think twins are made? Wait, how do you think twins are made?
You just repeatedly do the thing, Matt.
No.
Everyone knows that.
No, that's wrong.
You can just keep filling it up, and you can have a baby probably every day, Matt.
No.
You can have 30 babies in a month.
Okay. You know what? That's not true, and I know that you're just being a fucking dick because I can hear you smiling.
You see my tooth?
Yeah.
You can see my tooth?
I can hear you smiling. I can hear your fucking lips separating as you smile about this.
All right, you got me. Yeah.
In that case, you can have sex after an abortion. Would it hurt? Probably. Should you do it? Probably not.
No, don't do it. I wouldn't do it. Also, don't take any advice I ever give. This is not an advice show.
Correct. We can't stress that enough.
Yeah. Never.
All right.
I'm ready for you, Matt.
Okay. You ready to receive this question?
I'm ready. Well, arms wide open, baby. Like Scott Stapp.
Do you consider Latinas black or white?
Oh, come on.
This was Yahoo. Yahoo wants to know if you personally consider Latinas black or white.
No. The answer is no.
I consider them, guess this, Latinos.
Yeah, right. Yeah. There's now.
pretty
I mean,
simple.
you could bring in just like I don't consider Asians to be Pacific Islanders. They're all different. There's so many different things. You know.
I just thought it was funny that
no
people I mean, like, it's sad, but it's true that there are people out there that like solely focus on like these two things.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm white, right? And this is gonna get taken out of context. People think that if they're white and they only like white people, then they want other people to be considered white.
So here's the thing, Matt. You know a white person asked this question.
Oh, guaranteed.
You know, there's just like, there's so much lack of knowledge and lack of culture in this question. That
so much ignorance packed into one little tight ball.
Yeah, it's like a Kinder egg of ignorance.
Or that
it's like
egg
that
you hit me in the fucking head with the other day.
I was gonna say it's like that Hershey's. That Hershey's, what do they call it? Breaking. What do they say? Shake and break.
It was Reese's, not Hershey's.
Or Reese's. That's what I totally meant. Shake and break Reese's Easter egg thing that I smacked Matt in the head with.
And I don't think shaking it will do anything because you hit me pretty hard in the head and it did not break.
I think they just want you to shake it and then break it, like not
just hear the little Reese pieces rattling around and then break it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, maybe. This is fun. Listen. Yeah. Now eat them.
I got maracas. Yeah.
Were you a black or white guy with maracas?
Definitely black.
Oh.
Yeah, but I just again with it's more of a question just because it's so stupid, and it makes you think. It reminds you that there's these kind of people out there.
Yeah, it just and it's sad because it's the way that they were brought up, right? So you should be teaching your kids that there are very many different kinds of people in the world as they're growing up, not finally when they get a computer and have access to the internet and asking. This had to have been a child.
I would say younger than 14 probably would be a good guess.
Easily.
You know?
Yeah. Now, if it was my kid and they asked me this, I'd expect them to barely know English. Like, this kid better be 3 or 4 years old. And if they're any older than that, then I probably would just give them up for adoption and call it quits.
Try again.
It's over. Yeah, no, I failed this one. I'm sorry. Next.
If there was no Earth, what would we live on?
Space. Do they mean no Earth planet? Like this specific planet, or just no planets? Or was it just not called Earth? Oh, maybe they want to come up with a cool name.
I don't think so. I think they're just saying if Earth never existed and humans did, what would we live on? Well, let's just say what other planet would we live on?
All right. I don't know if they're trying to get sciencey or if they're trying to let us pick, oh, I want to be on Jupiter.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if there's no Earth, then there wouldn't be an us because there's no other suitable planet in our solar system. Well, let me rephrase that. That's not how time works. If there was no planet, we wouldn't be sitting here recording this podcast right now, you know? We wouldn't just be somewhere else. We would have never existed. So nowhere. The answer is nowhere, scientifically. The next way to answer this question is, I think it'd be cool to go to Saturn. I know it'd be freezing ass cold, but I think that's the coolest planet there is.
Coolest.
Yeah. Coldest. I think it's the neatest, most interesting planet in our solar system.
Why?
Just overall.
But that doesn't answer the question why.
Well, I don't. You really want me to go into every last thing I like about it?
No, but give me one good reason.
Rings.
Okay. What about the rings, though?
They're sick. They're cool. And I like, it's enormous. Hey, Matt, I'm sure you've heard this before, but if you put Saturn in a bathtub, it will float.
I can honestly say that I've never heard that before.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's made of gas.
And how would you live on it?
Yeah, but listen, man, I'd be created to, like, that's my planet, baby. So I wouldn't go there as a human.
Made of gas.
No, I already am. But what I mean is I'd be made, like, evolutionary. I would be built for that planet, you know?
I get you.
So, I don't know how. Maybe I would just be a jar.
Like a door?
Yeah. Now, if they're saying, what should we name this planet that doesn't have a name? It can't be called Earth. What would you name it, Matt?
Earth 2.
Oh, why would it be 2, though?
Oh, you said I couldn't name it Earth.
Right, but where'd you hear that word? Where'd you hear that word that doesn't exist yet?
I just made it up.
Earth 2. It's it's ERTH.
No.
TOOO.
EARF.
Earth. Oh, I do like that spelling, but I don't agree with the name.
Well,
I think it would.
What would you name Earth?
Well, I'd call it Mars 2.
Fair.
Because
but better Mars.
For obvious. Yeah, better Mars. Live here instead. There would be a welcome sign. We'd have a welcome sign that said, Mars 2, the sequel is always better. Or, that first one's too hot.
Mars 2, the prequel.
Yeah, I mean, it is if you're traveling from the sun, I guess, but I'd imagine they'd be coming from away from it. Because there's a lot more space away from the sun than there is closer to the sun.
Man, that was just so fucking smart of you to say.
Well, I'm just saying, if we're the only intelligent life,
which
that we know of, there's probably not any closer to the sun. There's a little bigger chance of them being farther away.
Yes.
So we would be Mars 2. Yeah, I'm going with that.
Mars 2. Okay.
Earth 2 is stupid because there was no Earth 1. Mars 2 makes sense.
Fuck you.
Wild and Wonderful, Mars 2.
All right. Well, on Earth 2,
you've got a friend in Mars 2.
On Earth 2, do you think that someone asked this question? What would happen if you injected a hamster with LSD?
What the fuck?
What would happen?
Why is it so specific?
Well, I mean,
I guess they have a hamster and they have LSD.
I would assume, yeah. I feel like it would behave very, very similar to a human in aspects. It would trip balls and then probably take a nap for a while.
You remember the bath salts that we talked about with people injecting bath salts?
Yeah. Epsom salt.
And remember?
And how it's actually healthy.
Yeah, it's healthy to just...
Healthy-ish.
No.
Yeah, it had its benefits.
Okay, but it doesn't mean you want to inject it.
But that's what people did. No. People did.
No,
that's a medical treatment. You just won't do it yourself, but...
No, Matt, I'm saying you don't... In the amounts that people are doing this, it is not healthy.
We don't know that.
No, it is. There's a whole article on, hey, make sure you're not injecting bath salts. Yeah, there's some injections that are an exact precise amount to help certain things, not put as much as you can in here.
Well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The symptoms of injecting the Epsom salts, I feel like initially it would be like that for the hamster. But do you think that they would experience it the same way that a human's brain does? Or their brain's much simpler and it would just be cooked? It probably would just be cooked.
I don't know if it'd be cooked, but I don't know. Why do I feel like there's been similar experience before, like with rats and stuff? I guarantee you there has. But no, I feel like in the smallest,
they've tested that shit.
micro doses, I feel like they would just behave normally like a human. Like it would just hallucinate and then sleep.
Bro, this person on Google is not putting micro doses of LSD in their hamster. Obviously, Matt, that doctors and scientists don't use Yahoo. Otherwise, they wouldn't be asking things things like, "Can I have sex after an abortion?" There's no way. No, this person is some redneck dude that just has some, maybe, or it could be a younger person that found their mom's LSD or dad's or uncle's and want to see what happens to this hamster. I bet if you just search what happens to a rat with, LSD, because I know that they've tested this stuff in the 50s and 60s. I don't know what it is. Matt, could you look it up for me? What was that doctor's name in the 50s? He was like the LSD guy.
I don't know.
I'm looking.
Apparently, it's extremely hard to overdose from LSD, though. That much I can tell you for sure.
Oh.
As of 2007, I should say, to be exact. When someone else asked the question, would an extremely high dose of LSD be fatal? And they specifically asked for people who know the drug answer, please. According to this guy, an average dose of LSD is 100 to 500 micrograms. And there was only one reported LSD overdose with 320,000 micrograms.
At that point, you probably would start referring them as bigger.
Well, yeah, right. But
yeah,
that's how they're measured.
No, I found Timothy Leary is the doctor. Actually, is he a doctor? He's a psychologist. I don't know if he's an actual doctor.
So he's a fake doctor. Go ahead.
Okay. It says he's a clinical psychologist. Yeah, clinical psychologist at Harvard University. So,
no,
I mean, he
can't even prescribe medicine.
Who needs to?
Psychiatrist.
He's got LSD. This guy, I think he invented LSD.
But let's see, did he?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he didn't. He screwed around with mushrooms. He thought psychedelics were the future. This article is very long, and he went to prison.
Albert Hoffman created LSD.
Yeah, there's a lot to read. I actually am very interested in reading about this, but I'm not going to. Well, we have people listening.
Yeah, like we have people listening. You're funny.
I'm not going to keep those two folks waiting.
Those two folks. So this one is a very
Wait, we're going right into it?
Well, yeah, because this one, I've been looking at it, and it's such an interesting question. It's not even really the first part's a statement followed by a question. I really, really want to hear your initial thoughts on this. The woman next door undressed in the window, and she saw me. She saw me jacking off.
Oh, what?
And I shot off.
Wait, what? Wait. Oh, wait, did he shoot off or
yeah,
did she?
He did.
Oh, he did.
So the woman next door undressed in the window, and she saw me jacking off, and I shot off, comma. Will she tell my mom?
All right. This is a layered question. All right, first, leave that lady alone. Do not ever approach her about anything at all. You've ruined your chance of ever talking to that woman. Hopefully, it's not just an old wrinkly lady or a child. Both directions on this. Well, actually, you know what? Don't do that. Matt, what does shot off mean?
I'm assuming ejaculate, but I don't guarantee. I can't guarantee you because he did not really elaborate on that.
I know the average person, if they were jerking it in the window and got caught, they would run, off, like shot off, like,
Right. Oh, yeah.
Like scoot away. So obviously this is a kid.
Oh, yeah.
So I imagine this person is no older than like the age of 14.
Yeah, probably 14, 15, yeah.
Now, if I was that lady and I caught you doing that, boy, I would tell your mom and your dad. I'd tell your uncle. I'd tell all the neighbors and the cops.
Didn't sound like he was too concerned about his dad finding out, just his mom.
Well, that's because his dad probably showed him.
Probably.
He's like, check this. I saw this lady naked. You know what you could do about that? You should probably be aware the cops might show up at your door. I don't know the exact law. I know like lewdness is a thing.
Yeah.
I know like you're in your house and whatnot, but I know you can't just jerk off in a window or a doorway and expect the cops not to show up.
I think you actually can. I think it's legal.
Not if you're visible.
Mm-mm. No, I think as long as you're within your home.
Okay, so the Girl Scout cookie comes up
Listen.
Well, the Girl Scouts come up to sell me cookies, and I'm just going to show them my junk. But you know what? Because I'm in my house and they're not, I'm allowed to do that.
Well, yeah, actually.
No.
No. Listen. I'm pretty sure, legally speaking, if you're in your own home, in view of the window, you can do whatever the hell you want because people should not be looking into your home. Windows are made for you to look out, not for people to look in.
This needs an answer.
Okay, hold on.
Now we're Googling it. Again, we're supposed to be solving this, Matt. We're going to solve this once and for all.
Well, this is the way to solve it, is to find the answer.
There's got to be rules. There's no way you can just angrily smash your shit like in the doorway while the pizza guy's coming up. There's no way that's allowed.
If the mailman comes to the door and sees you masturbating in your home office through your front window, is that illegal or legal?
No, I mean, I think it's different though. Like if you're in the back compared to
no.
presenting yourself at the window. I think intent has a lot to do with it. Like, yeah, if you're, in your bedroom or whatever and someone peeks in your window, that's one thing. But like if you're showing everyone what you got, your little baby Vienna sausage, I don't think you could do that. No way.
It's hard to find the answer to this.
There's just no way, Matt. And then even if you can't get in trouble, then you're totally known as the neighborhood freakazoid.
And that's obviously what you want if that's what the fuck you're doing.
I would imagine you're not trying to show everyone that you figured out how to pull on this thing. There's so many things that could be in that dude's mind, but what I'm saying is if the Girl Scout cookie reference was a good example. I mean, you would totally be in so much trouble. You can't.
Okay. So apparently there was actually a court case in Canada about a decade ago called R vs. Clark, where the accused masturbated in front of his window. The court found the definition of open window constituted a public place, and the act of masturbating in front of it constituted as a public disturbance. But that says open window. We didn't say open.
I think the term open is referring to the fact that it's not covered, not the fact that it's cracked open.
Well, that would make no sense.
Sure. They're referring to an open, they have to be referring to you being able to see in, not whether or not the door is cracked. Because then all of a sudden, if your window's open, the whole inside of the building is outside, according to that.
This guy says, I jacket fully nude in front of open windows all the time. I'll answer my door fully nude and erect. My house, I do what I want.
Okay, yeah.
That is from Sean, 5 years ago on Yahoo Answers.
Yeah, Sean wears Oakley sunglasses and has a goatee only, and he loves his Chevy truck. I know, that's stupid. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. I mean, that's basic human knowledge, right?
Yeah, you'd think.
I mean, I can cut my toes off, but should I? No. My house, my rules. Should I? No. I mean, that falls under so much that we're not going to get into politics and things, but that's just a lot of politics is I do what I want kind of thing.
There's a lot of layers.
There's a lot of layers, but don't squeeze that thing in front of a window, a door. Do that in your privacy if you're going to do it, or go to the bathroom. I don't know.
Something.
Yeah, don't do it outside. Matt, do a quick pumps intro. Let's hear something fancy.
What do you mean fancy?
Just a nice, hey, this is our, new segment, Quick Pumps, where we do a blah blah blah,
Okay.
And I'm gonna get real close so everyone can hear how quick my pumps are. Yeah.
So now, Curtis, we're going to move on to everyone seems to be it seems to be everyone's new favorite segment, the Quick Pump segment.
The Quick Pumps.
And for those of you who are unfamiliar with Quick Pumps, it is just rapid fire questions answered quickly and obviously correctly by Curtis or me, depending on who's asking. This week, I will be asking, Curtis will be answering.
Oh, great. Oh, I hear you laughing already, Matt.
See, you can hear laughter without actually hearing laughter.
Yeah. Well, you know what? There's a little bit of a coming through.
Okay.
I like to think that I was better at Quick Pumps than you.
You definitely were, but your questions, in all fairness, were kind of shit. Not gonna lie. For Quick Pumps. There wasn't much I could do with them.
Okay, yeah, sure. All right, Quick Pump me, baby.
Okay. Are you ready?
All right. Yeah, I'm ready, Matt.
Okay. Hold on. Let me highlight. Hold on, because I gotta highlight the ones that I'm gonna do. Because
Matt,
it's kind of
the suspense is killing me.
We're gonna do this one.
Matt,
we're just gonna do a whole bunch.
The suspense is killing me.
Okay. All right, we're just going to do all of these. I was skipping over some that I didn't think would be good, but they'll be good for quick
No,
pumps.
just do them all.
Here we go.
Yeah, quick pumps. That's the best. You take all the bad questions and put them in quick pumps. That's
All
the
right.
trick.
Here we go.
All right, let's do it.
Are you actually ready for real this time?
Yeah, my hands are folded and everything.
Okay. All right. My penis is 6 inches long when hard, and I'm 18. Is that good or too small?
18?
Mhm.
Oh, shit. This is supposed to be quick pumps. That's terrible.
Okay. Chapped foreskin. What can I do? It hurts.
Vaseline.
What happened if I put my dick in a socket?
Zzz.
These are all dick related. Keep going.
I did. I said zzz.
Oh.
Wait. Yeah.
What way should I position my penis in a swimsuit?
Left-hand side.
Should I have
Or
sex
you,
with
like you actually, no, I take that back. Tuck under, like RuPaul.
Okay. Should I have sex with my cousin?
No.
Are X-Men atheists?
Yes.
Gotta turn my page. Hold on. My girlfriend is my boyfriend. Help, please.
No.
Why is my baby moving her head side to side?
Backflips.
Okay. That will conclude quick pumps.
All right. I think I did okay.
I think you did pretty good.
Yeah. I like, what was the first one you asked me again?
My penis is 6 inches long when hard, and I'm 18. Is that good or too small?
See when I screwed up because quick pumps. All right. I thought the question at the end is that good or too small? My brain automatically thought he was saying, is being 18 good? So that's why I got all tripped up on that one. So.
Oh, God. You ready?
Only if you fucking put that dog away.
I thought you were going to say put him down. I was going to say definitely not going to happen.
I was going to say put him down. That's funny.
Hey, Klaus, Curtis wants to put you down.
Yeah.
Even though you're only 10 months old.
It's fine.
Can you go lay down?
10 months. Is that good or is that bad? Or is that, what does he say? Is that good or is that
too small?
Too small.
That
sucks.
All right. Our last and final question, Curtis.
Yeah, let's do it, baby.
Is my boyfriend a vampire by now?
The real question is, when did you do it? When did they do it, Matt?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When did they start the vampire transformation?
You know what? That's the thing. I don't think they did. My guess, full on assuming here, obviously. This is a 16-year-old girl, right? Asking this question.
Has to be.
And she's only asking because she watched Twilight.
I was going to mention that.
And she just assumes that boyfriends turn into vampires. Or maybe her boyfriend wears a lot of glitter for some reason.
I have a thing. I will advise before I go into this. I don't even know if I could tell this story, but just in case, trigger warning, menstrual things. Okay, now that that's over, there was a story I read or heard, I don't know, but this was back when Twilight was a thing, many moons ago. No pun intended. This girl wanted to turn, she had to have been, even younger than that. Well, maybe not too much younger, because what she did was she was trying to turn her boyfriend into a vampire, so she took her aforementioned, and made it into like ice cubes or something.
Nice.
I don't remember.
Sick.
And fed him her blood, or some kind of food, and then was asking questions like this on the internet. And I bet that guy's probably a vampire by now.
I don't think that's how vampirism works. Do I believe they're real? Sure. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Why not? Who are we to think vampires aren't real?
Might as well. There are worse things people believe in.
Yes, definitely. It's hard to say for sure if he's a vampire by now. There are some things you can do to test it.
Yeah.
Throw garlic at him. Maybe slip a crucifix in there. And by that, I mean just like throw it at him. Don't put it in his butt.
Yeah, that didn't even cross my mind, man. I'm sorry.
Like probably crossed a couple people's minds.
Not when you said throw garlic at him. Oh yeah, throw it at him. He's gonna be bent over goat style, like just spreading, like when Jim Carrey got birth given out of a rhino.
I'm gonna fight you.
Born.
We are going to fight physically, fists. If you mention Jim Carrey and a rhinoceros's butthole one more
I'm gonna find a way to do it every episode, and that'll be my thing.
That's your thing that you want to live on for the years to come. Is you want to talk about Jim Carrey climbing out of an asshole?
Well, we don't know it's a actual butthole.
It's obviously not an actual butthole, Curtis. They didn't like kill a rhino so Jim Carrey could fucking climb out.
Why are you always talking about Jim Carrey and a rhino?
Okay, well, we had a good run. 5 episodes seems pretty nice. That's a nice even, like, middle number. It's not even, but I feel like it's been cool. It's been a good experience. If anyone's interested, I will be looking for a new co-host to start my new podcast, Unsolving the Internet. You can hit me up on Instagram, Twitter,
Scrambling the Internet,
LinkedIn, all the social medias.
Oh, that was good. I got fired.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
well,
man.
no, technically you didn't get fired. We got disbanded.
We separated. We had a trial separation.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay. All right. Back up. Out of here. Forget Jim Carrey. Forget rhinos. Well, forget past unicorns. Oh, I gotta settle down. Forget what I said about the menstruation.
I already
thing.
did. Go ahead.
Yeah. When did this child try to vampirize this?
We don't know
boyfriend?
that's what happened.
She had to have done something. Her attempt. She had to have made an attempt, right?
You would think. Hopefully it still exists. It still exists. I'm going to read this real quick.
Just read it to yourself and then give me the good parts.
Okay. Oh my fucking God.
What?
The second fucking sentence. Anyway, the other night we had a Twilight marathon.
Yeah.
I looked this question. I didn't read into it ever. I looked it up whenever we first were bouncing around the podcast ideas. And I found this. So the fact that I guessed that it was a Twilight thing, pretty good.
A month ago.
Oh, man. Oh, no. This is from 8 years ago, by the way.
Ooh. I wonder if it's the story that I read.
It might have fucking been, because here we go. I've been experimenting with eating my own blood ever since the Twilight books first came out. I consider myself to be a vampire now. I usually just shave...
Yeah, I identify.
Yeah,
and now I identify as a vampire.
I just usually save the blood I lose naturally each month. I just keep the tampons
they put that a lot
in the
better
freezer.
than I did.
I just put the tampons in the freezer, etc., and suck on them, eat them later.
Ew, like a fucking bloodsicle. I knew it. I fucking knew it, Matt. I knew I heard this story before, and
yeah, I decided to try and turn, in quotes, my new boyfriend. So I've been cooking my blood into his food when he comes over. I tried making blood pudding as well, but that only works if I've had a really heavy flow. You need a lot of blood. So I usually just add a little bit of blood into the marinade or pasta sauce, etc., etc. He has absolutely no idea. I've been doing this for about 3 to 4 weeks. Do you think he could be a vampire by now?
Yeah. I mean, he might just consider it the way you consider yourself one.
I don't consider you're the one.
No, not you.
Oh, her. I was like, what?
The question asker.
What are you talking about?
So not at all, right? I mean, who are we to judge, Matt? We're here to solve, not judge.
That's our job to judge. But someone did say, I doubt it, but I'm positive he's crazy by now.
Yeah, from being around her. I mean, but like I said, who are we to judge? It might taste better. I've never used blood as a spice. I have had blood pudding, and I actually really like it. But I don't know if what she's making is a culinary masterpiece.
Well, no, probably not.
Well, wait, hold on. She's out here sucking on blood tampons frozen. So I doubt that what she's cooking is any better.
Yeah, it's not going to taste good. Someone said, it makes you utterly insane. I think you both need a doctor, you for psychology reasons and him for medical right now.
I mean, this was 8 years ago. This girl is either dead, either via a stake through the heart or, consuming something she shouldn't have. She's got to be in jail, right?
I would assume.
Like, this girl's a psychopath. This might be, like, I watch a lot of, like, crime videos, like, true crime and, all these other things. And I bet I saw a video with her. This has to be like some of the people I've seen on there. Like, this is absolutely insane. This is why you can't trust some women. What?
She definitely needs some help.
Well, maybe she got what she needed and she has a vampire boyfriend.
I doubt it, because I don't think that's how vampirism works.
Well, all I know is I'm ready to wrap this one up, baby.
Yeah, me too. I gotta go work.
All right. Well, we appreciate y'all for listening again to Solving the Internet. Love you, bye.
I love you, bye.
special thanks to Audionautics.com for allowing us to use the royalty-free music you've heard on today's episode.
We have a couple of different social media accounts we would love for you to follow. Our Instagram is @solvingtheinternet, all one word. Our Twitter is @internetsolving, all one word. We also upload weekly on Anchor.fm and Spotify @solvingtheinternet. Head over and follow us to get notified for when we post.